So this or parang yung aspeto din na taboo, kumbaga, pag older yung babae, cougar ka, cradle snatcher, yung ganun. Pero pag lalaki yung older, okay lang. So, yun I wanted to emphasize those things, that there is such an inequality in the way the Filipino society looks at relationships, at women in general.
Galing naman, tama.
View the gala night, and my first question will be, what were your feelings seeing na jam-pack yung CCP, and response to it was an instantaneous applause?
Sa ayos, may nakaupo.
nung bago nagsimula talaga yung pelikula, as in ang lamig-lamig ng kamay ko, takot na takot ako kung paano siya i-receive ng tao. And after the entire, when we were watching the film, tas tumatawa sila doon sa mga eksenang nakakatawa. May umiyak kasi may naririnig akong sumisingkot sa likod ko. So, I felt very much relieved. I felt proud of the entire team kasi sa totoo lang, hindi ko nang magagawa yun kung hindi dahil sa lahat na nag-cooperate sa pelikulang to. Hindi ko yan ma-achieve.
Kit, your reaction when seeing na ganun karaming audience na manonood sa inyo?
Well, first reaction ko was surprise. Kasi this is my second Cinemalaya. Yung first ko siya, #Y. And
Ay, oo nga.
hindi ganon yung gala night namin.
Okay.
Nung sumilip ako and I saw the sea of people from first to second and third, I was just in awe na makita yon. But at the same time, I got pretty nervous kasi I haven't seen the film. So hindi ko lang alam, sana like sa utak ko, sana magustuhan, sana maganda. But I already kind
May
of...
duda ka pa pala.
Hindi. No, that's what I was about to say. Na I already had this feeling na maganda. Pero sana yung gano'n, yung mag-react.
Galingan mo, Kit, ng sagot, ha?
Oh, yung mag-react kasi pag manunod ng tao ng pelikula at hindi mag-react, parang medyo nakakalungkot. Pero seeing and feeling the other people interacting and actually being drawn to the story was a really nice feeling.
Okay. Second question, was it easy or difficult for you to become Josh?
It's always difficult for me to get
To that
into
character.
character, especially pagbago. It's unfamiliar grounds, so it usually takes me a while to get into character. I don't know, because the longer I stay with a character, or the longer I've been doing character, I feel it's easier for me to access. Because I've been doing it over and over. It's kind of like muscle memory. But learning something new, like new scenes that require new emotions, or just different circumstances, it's always difficult, but at the same time fun.
Okay. So, Attorney Joji, when did you realize that sinagpang na talaga ni Kit si Josh? That he was really Josh for you? At one point in the shoot or at one point in the movie na alam mo, oh, he's really my Josh?
No, actually, doon pa lang sa audition piece niya.
Okay.
Because as I was sharing in the past, as far as the character of Elizabeth is concerned, wala naman ako talagang inisip na iba. Talagang si Mylene. Kinulit ko talaga siya paulit-ulit. I wouldn't take no for an answer kasi ang feeling ko, hindi matutuloy itong pelikula na to kung hindi siya ang Elizabeth ko.
And perfect choice naman siya.
And really, see, di ba? She was really the perfect choice. And then, pagdating doon sa Josh, doon talaga ako nahirapan kasi unang-una, there are some intimate scenes, daring scenes, and not all the young artists locally would agree to something like that.
Yes.
And isa pa sa factor na kinoconsider ko talaga was the height.
Okay.
Meron na kaming naisip na ito pwede, pero maliliit sila. I wanted a tall Josh because on screen, gusto ko magkaroon ng balance somehow. Older yung babae, mas matangkad yung lalaki. Kasi pag maliit yung guy, parang ang dating anak niya.
Okay.
Kasi half ang age literal half
Yes.
ang age. So, even younger, more than half, no? In your case, Josh. Ay, Josh. Kit. So, doon ako nahirapan. And then, kausap ko si Ferdy Lapus, sinuggest niya si Kit Sabi ko, malabo yun, nasa Amerika, parang wala atang balak bumalik. Sabi niya, i-try mo lang. Sabi ko, sige, I'll reach out to Erickson Raimundo of Cornerstone who manages Kit. Tapos, sabi naman niya, ibabato niya kay Keith yung concept and all that. And sabi ko, paano to Eric? Merong hubaran to ha? Sabi niya, hindi, papayag yan. So, amboy na.
Kailan ka ng manager mo, Kit?
Amboy daw kasi, so medyo mas matapang. And then sabi ko, kung pwede lang sana, he reads a certain part of the script and then sends it back to us para lang makita ko lang. Nung una ko nakita, medyo kinabahan ako. Sabi ko, this would be a lot of work because ang tindi ng slang niya that time.
Okay.
So, pagdating, sabi ko, we talked on the phone, di ba? Nag-usap kami. In-explain ko sa kanya yung requirements ko. Sabi ko, you know, I need somebody who can stand up to a Mylene Dizon. And this is gonna be a challenge. So, if you're up to the challenge, let's do this. And then when he arrived, I asked the help of Rolly Inocencio to help him again because nga of his slang and the way he would talk. Very American. So, kailangan namin balansehin, alisin yun. And then, apart from that, siguro, yun, go into the character of Josh. Kasi medyo iba siya, hindi pa niya nagawa before. So, yun, yung proseso na yun, it was a very long process. But when I saw that audition piece, sabi ko, ang ano ng mukha niya, ang ganda nilang tingnan. Basta may mararamdaman kang gano'n, that they would look good together. So, I just knew he was it.
Kit, my final question. In your young man's life, were you ever attracted to an older woman?
Yeah, I think I've always been attracted to women that are older.
Correct. And why so?
I don't know, it's just this maturity, I guess.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Alvin. Before...
Good afternoon. Kit, paano mo di-describe yung love scene yun ni Miss Mylene Dizon dito?
What else is yun naman sa mga love scenes kay
Ano
Kit?
pa ba?
Pero different yata ito.
Intimate. Well, iba-iba eh. Kasi may simula, may gitna, at may end. So iba-iba yung timpla ng mga love scene namin. Yung una, makikita mo na nothing, parang mahalata mo na hindi pa tong dalawa wala pa nangyayari sa kanilang dalawa, nagkakabaan pa sila. But at the same time, it's still steamy. Kasi nakikita mo yung longing or yung the lust or that magnetic feeling between
Grabe
the two
siya sa
characters.
last.
So, iba-iba. Ayaw ko naman masyado i-give off yung kung ano ba talaga yung mga resemblance ng mga love scene na yun. Kasi,
Kung makatanong naman si noon, parang expert na expert ka. Eh ano ba naman nagawa mo? Mga mall nights pa lang naman, di ba? Kumpara doon, how would you compare, Kit? Yung love scenes mo doon dito sa Belle Douleur? Sa mga mall nights.
Kasi
Sa
iba
Maya,
treatment sa
sa
Momo.
Sila may sala.
Iba ang treatment sa Momo.
Funny yun, ano?
Oo.
Oo, eh.
Comedic, it's kind of like comedy and sex joined together. Ito mas loving, mas sensual, mas intimate ang love scenes.
Sa sinang may sala,
It's pretty, mas feeling ko doon mas lusty, mas sexy. So, iba rin.
at least, di ba?
Kit, isang follow-up lang, Kit. Masarap pa si Miss Mylene. Masarap bang katrabaho?
Masarap siya katrabaho, oo. Sana maulit.
Okay, thank you.
Kaloko. Working with Kit now, what ano nangyari? I mean, kamusta na?
Yun nga, I'm just glad that it was him nga. Because not only did he meet the physical requirement, syempre kailangan yung physical requirement. He was cooperative enough to play around with with the role. I don't think naman kasi it's such a great experience for young actors to be having love scenes with the matronas, di ba? Parang naman, lasang lupa na yan.
Double it.
Amoy lupa na ako. And I don't think so. I mean, it's quite challenging. It's not an easy role for anybody to take on, but he accepted it. So I'm just glad that he did.
Ang dami makaka-relate kay Elizabeth, right? No?
I suppose, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Now, yes. Lalo pa that the voice of the woman is very much louder now, and the strength of the woman is they are, I think, in a way gutsy. They want to explore. It's not just because it's an adventure, but because they want to explore also their sexuality and sensuality as a woman of the day.
Okay. Nice. Okay, Justine.
On May-December affairs before filming? And then how did it change, or if it didn't change, after shooting the film? And then meron ko bang na-experience na something na ganon?
Okay, for that, your second question, no. Hindi pa ako nagkaroon ng May-December affair as the father of my children is 5 years younger than me. I'm not quite sure if that's May-December
It's
just
not.
yet. Maybe May 1 at saka May 31 lang.
29 day
Hindi pa umabot ng December, hindi nga umabot ng August eh. Pero my view on that, before the film, I still think that this is very much taboo. In our society, we are still very much controlled. I'm not sure, maybe protective of our older women, not protective. But no, I think we are still much. That's still not a very open topic. That's why siguro a lot of people are watching these films, and now suddenly there's a gush for people who want to express and want to make films like this, is because hey, we've been locked in for so long, and this happens. It's not an impossibility, or nor is it wrong. When it happens, because it's love, it's not just sex or lust or just going to a bar and trying to hook up with somebody younger than you. It happens. So that's why now there's a very, very resounding voice out there for these types of stories.
So it's singular taken. Sino?
So that's for Kit. You're...
Ay, hindi po. Kay Miss Mylene po.
What makes a young man attractive for me would be his sense of humor. If I were to be with
Naku, wala si Kit nun. Charing! Just kidding.
ikaw naman, if I were to be in a group of young men, I would probably attractive men, whatever men, athletic men, and all sorts. Probably I would be inclined towards somebody who's funny. Right? Siguro dahil sa edad kong ito, siguro for me sa dami kong iniisip, may mga problema, sa dami ng responsibilities, what you're really looking for is a place wherein you can just laugh and not care about anything. I think that would be it. Where you're not conscious of anything else, and you just give it a good laugh. If I were to date a young man now,
Besides Kit, syempre.
bawal siya. Alam. Sorry, I never really thought about that. No.
No one comes to mind at
No,
all?
no, especially because most of these young kids now were either my pamangkin or my anak in some form or another, soap or a movie. It would be now too weird. Sorry.
Alright, thank you.
Pwedeng i-consider ni attorney, ikaw pa rin ang kanyang pinili.
Of course, it's flattering. Syempre. Always flattering when you get offered a film. Whether you're the first, second, third choice, basta nandun ka sa listahan ng choices, it's always flattering. All the more when they tell you that you're the only choice at wala kang kawala. Because of the love scenes, I wasn't sure if I was up to it. But I spoke to my partner Jason, and he kind of encouraged me to accept the project. Still, when we were shooting the film, I wasn't sure. Because I wasn't sure of how it's going to be. This is talking about big time love scenes that I've never done before in this type caliber. Caliber? Tama ba yun? Caliber eh. Oo. So there, it was scary. The whole trip, the whole journey of this, from the time that it was offered to me, up to where we're shooting it, up to last Saturday's gala, was scary. It was nerve-wracking. Sakit-sakit ng batok the whole time.
Kasi ever since, di ba? Since yung movie mo kay Jom, di ba sabi mo ayaw mo na at that time. So maliban kay Jason, paano ka napapayag? Ay, siguro gusto mo na lang umarte talaga ganon. Kahit, di ba, kahit kontrabida okay lang sa'yo, basta ayaw mo lang ng love scene ng pupuntahan.
Oo, ang hirap kasi talaga eh. Even when I did kasi 100, ano ba naman yun? Yung kami, one scene of me and TJ, that wasn't even anything close to what I did for this one. This is what also one of the things I told Jason after I saw the film. I said it was, she has a dream and somebody needs to fulfill it, and she's not going to take no for an answer. And I said, if I'm going to do one thing na lang, one big thing, let this be it before I turn into a farmer of some sort.
Oo nga, no? Kasi
Yes, I wanted to contribute in her realizing her dream.
Ako naman I don't wanna cheat him of that. I mean,
At hindi na namin papayag sa dreamscape naman na di ba?
paano lumabas kung naka-plaster? Talagang nagkaroon ba ng excitement on his part?
No. Actually, more of another part of the organ there. Na medyo
Yung baga lumabas yung baga.
Ay, bagay. So yung ganon.
Uy, mahiya naman kayo sa title, French, tapos gano'n naman katanong
Uy, ang mga French movie, di ba mas grabe pa? Meron pa mga pene or something.
Ay, ato siya.
Hindi totoo talaga. Hindi, paano to? Tinuloy-tuloy mo lang yung take kahit
Just din pakikuha na yung mic kay Rhea. Go ahead, direct.
Yes, tinuloy lang. Pero I knew that I would have to darken certain parts.
Pero si Mylene, wala siya talagang plaster all throughout.
Ay,
Hindi naman interesado.
Pero grabe ha, nakakabilib ka, Mylene.
Correct. Actress yan.
I just want to ask, sabi nga, direct kung sakali bang hindi umuo si Mylene, may mga second choice ba kayo or parang itutuloy niya pa ba yung film? Parang gano'n. Halimbawa po, hindi niya po tinanggap kasi nga, sabi niya hindi siya gumagawa ng mga love scenes and kissing scenes.
Hindi ko siya tatantanan. Talaga.
Wala akong choice eh. Oo, nalawak.
Wala talaga. Honest to goodness, I never thought of anyone else. Kasi sinusulat pa lang namin ni Therese yung material. Kino-conceptualize pa lang. Si Mylene na talaga yung naisip ko.
Actually, I remember I suggested a few pa eh.
Yeah, she did. She said, si Agot, si ganito, si ganyan.
Mga katita niya, ganyan.
Hindi May ikaw yung gusto ko.
Direct why Mylene of all the actresses, ano yung meron sa kanya?
Mura lang daw siya.
Uy, hindi rin ha.
Hindi totoo.
Correct. Kaya ka may farm.
Kasi magaling si Mylene, artista. She can draw so many emotions. Alam mo yung eksena doon sa, it's a very simple scene. Pero yung scene na sinabi ni Marlon, yung do something stupid, reckless, and irresponsible. Tapos si Mylene nakagano. As yung parang naka siya, stone face, nakatanga. Para dali-daling gawin nun, pero ang hirap nun. You know, the way she presented herself, yung pagsakay pa lang niya sa kotse, yung kilig sa mata niya. My God, saan ko hahanapin yun? So talagang siya. And then apart from that, of course, gusto ko yung lead actress ko is beautiful.
Naman.
And sexy.
Naman.
Yun. So those combined, I could not go wrong with a Mylene Dizon.
tanong ko lang kay Kit saka kay Mylene.
Ano lang, pasagutin lang. Kasi ganito, di ba inamin na nga ni Mylene na kailangan niya pang ipagpaalam kay Jason yung I wanna contribute sa kanyang first film. How, di ba, any reaction to that na ngayon mo lang nalaman na she had to talk to her partner?
And then, in-expect ko naman yun nakakausapin ni Mylene yung partner niya. But the fact alone that she said yes to me, napakalaking, how do you say, it's a very big blessing for me.
Mhm.
Kasi I knew that I could not go wrong with this film with her as my Elizabeth. And sobra akong grateful kasi tinulungan niya ako na matupad yung gusto kong gawin. Salamat, May, ha? Ulit. Paulit-ulit.
Kay,
Go, Alan.
kay Kit saka kay Mylene, we're just curious kung anong eksena nyo before you do the mga intimate scenes. Meron bang ilangan and how do you prepare for that? Especially siguro Kit, na sabi nga ni Mylene, ito yung first time na gagawin niya to. How do you protect her dun sa eksena na yun? Na parang syempre parang hindi ma-take advantage, parang ganyan.
May ganun ba? Exercise na ano?
Okay. For me, kasi of course, I had to break my own shell first. In every time we would shoot an intimate scene, not even the intimate scenes, in any scenes, I had to break my own shell of protecting myself. So, physically, my technique was, let's say, nakakandong ako sa kanya, nagibigay pa lang si direct na instructions, nakadikit na yung nook sa noon niya, para hindi ako nakaganon. Agad, kailangan komportable na yung pasok ko na yung katawan ko sa mga crevices niya. Wow, crevices. Basta yung komportable ko na kagad sarili ko, para tapos na. You know, and then once you've broken that shell, I mean, for me at least, you know, it's easier to get into the emotions of, because I have already broken that barrier. Rather than sa 5, 4, 3, 2 ko palang gagawin. That was my technique. I don't know about him.
Ay, ang galing na. Tapos pag ni-roll ni Direk, rock,
Ano
Ito na ako, game na ako.
How about
Ganda na. Kit.
I mean, syempre, babae pa rin si Mylene, you know, so, hindi, you just have, respeto. I feel like with any love scene that I do, kailangan mo talaga respetuhin yung partner mo and know your boundaries and mapag-usapan niyo kung ano yung, kung how far are you guys willing to take it. Kasi collaboration siya, and besides the collaboration, may mga technical stuff rin. Kung saan nakapwesto yung camera, paano dapat yung how ko dito, would this look awkward in this specific position, you know? So, just those little things, and also like, after pag-cut, yung sinisigurado ko na nakatakip siya, or maayos, hindi yung papabayaan ko lang na, okay, cut, okay, bye.
Nakita mo yun, Direk, yung how they protected each other.
Sobra. Ang ganda ng rapport nila. Sobrang ganda ng rapport. Kaya, alam mo talaga, well, for those who have seen the film, kitang-kita, ramdam na ramdam mo yung chemistry, electricity, physics, lahat.
Basics.
Last na lang, Kit. Parang from Momoland, Momol Nights.
Ewan ko sa mamulat mo.
Momol Nights. Tapos itong Belle, kumbaga nalilinya ka sa mga ganitong klaseng mga film at mga eksena.
Ano ibig mo sabihin?
Will you consider also may young girl na si Kim, tapos si Mylene? Will you consider also doing a film na parang men naman, parang same-sex scene, parang ganun?
Well, honestly, depende talaga sa material. So, I mean, I'm open to do it, but it really depends. It really depends. I have to like the material.
Mga international series and movies.
Ganun na eh.
These are straight actors, di ba? Doing, same-sex, whatever.
Thank you, congratulations.
Tawa ng tawa, Ray.